Well, hello everybody, and welcome back to episode 50 of my Let's Play of Torment Tides of Numenera. I cannot say the last name right, Numenera, whatever. I'm IVATOPIA, and we're talking to this guy, and let's see what he's going to say. Domara de Bloom, she's our seer. I asked about one of the people in the bar. Our seer. Because I also got to find out one of them is a projection, which one out of 5. I don't believe these 3 are, because she's punched them all, and she's put hands on each other. I'm thinking it's the bar guy, the barkeeper, because apparently he had something stolen from him, and he's a shadow of himself. Can't do his job no more. But this is the other one, so see what they have to say about her or him. Well, she apparently. She's a seer. Whatever that is. She knew where the Avengers were going to be. She knew where they'll be when they'll be there. So we could set ourselves up in time. His voice is sober, but they grew wise to her. They threw themselves through probability space, played the game of maybe with her, and they were better than she was. Oh. Not so loud, he mumbles. It wasn't her fault. I never said it was, he ran his tension. The adversaries got better than all of us. We're lucky he wipes a tear from his eye. We're lucky we only took the losses we did. How did you all come to this place? He frowned. It called to us. It was a beacon. You know the fact that it's called to you and it's a beacon, you sure they haven't set this up as a trap for you lot and you're inside your own mind? That's what I am now. It was a beacon, it was warm and welcoming. The first time I set foot inside these doors, the noise from the outside world lessened. It didn't disappear. I can focus and hear it as I wish. But I could let down my guard, relax. He looks around the room. I wager the same is true of all the others. Something else. Avatars again. About the other people here again. Okay. So I think it's the bar guy.
I'm ready. I'm always ready.
I spoke to you before. I spoke to you. I think I came down and spoke to you. I definitely remember speaking to you.
It's a plan.
So it's gotta be these two. So I think it's him. I'm thinking he's the bar. It kind of looks a bit see-through anyway. Okay. Oh crud! What the fudge?
All right, here I go.
I was gonna say what you're doing. Okay, before I speak to him, let's say.
That's best.
Yeah, I do think that's best. There. But these last two to speak to, aren't they now, actually? These pipes are pumping fluid from somewhere outside the bar. Someone added a spigots later. The fluids probably weren't intended for drinking. Okay, so, yeah, they are. I believe it's him. I think I'm supposed to have everyone in the bar, but these two now. Let's ask her first. Though this woman's face is young, she has been beaten hard by the sun. She wears a tight-fitting skin suit. Under loose desert robes, her eyes are deep and unsettling black, with no whites to be seen. Occasionally speaks of light race across them, flashing in the shadows of her hold. She stars plummeting from the sky. I am Leto, she says. I saw you coming. Now you are here. Oh yeah, we ran across the room. My people ran first. I got stuck apparently. They came back for me, then we came over, so you should have saw me coming because we made a ruckus. I'm looking for warriors to join. Endless battle, she thinks. You'll be valuable ally.
I'll remember that.
Darren is still here, is he not? I follow his lead. He believes one of our old foes is still present in the city, and he believes it. I do as well. I will not abandon him, should he need me. Still needs warriors to fight in the endless battle, won't you? Says you're one of his psychic projects? No. What can you tell me about yourself? To the northeast, in the middle of the Lost Sea, there is a small town called Jabou, dwarfed by the magnificence of the oasis of Marula Julus. Jarrah Bar is a poor town dependent on the charity of its neighbor. She nods to the bartender, and he refills a drink, floating a bottle through the air without touching it. Because he's not touching them. He's a projection, it's definitely him. I was born in the slums. The Gilliman resident of the city would sometimes tour our ghetto. One of them saw my eyes and declared me touched by their god, Nagun. They taught me the deep secrets of the church and showed me how to comprehend the tapestry in my mind. But one day I saw a light flare inside the cliffs. Though this city and mine suffer hostilities, I knew that I must brave the dangers, for I saw the darkening storm. She grips your sleeve. I see the yeah, she grips me. It's him. It's gotta be him. That's just confirmed it. Every one of them touched each other and she just gripped me. If she's a projection, she could do that and he just floats through there without touching it. I will be able to return home, but I arrived in time to aid Diorama in his struggle against the adversaries. For a time I was able to read the strands to help our team prepare against the adversaries' attacks, but they learned to cloak themselves against me, and all I could see of their intent was a generalized darkness. I'm a little use against the adversaries now, but I remain to help against the others' foes. Still needs warriors. Zaba says, nope. Can you tell me about yourself again? Oh, I just asked that. Through certain matters occluded to me, I come from a town. Yeah. Zaba says it again. What can you tell me about the people here? I know the stories of my comrades in arms. Their past and their future. I have a deep bond with Zaba, a friendship with Vermas. My respect for Diorama knows no limit, and I have fond recollections of Farron's ready wit. She shakes her head. I wish I could unravel the skein of perception and live in the present, as do so many, but it is not to be, and so I scramble across the web of time and know the threads of my friends. Okay, can you tell me about stories about your friends? Oh, whom did you want to speak? Diorama. He is the lodestone, the hourglass, the light that lifts and the rope that binds. His strength is our strength, and though him we become stronger. He is the caller, the bringer, the tactician, and the strategist. He brings us to this place, and in the future he is gone. She does not see you as she speaks. The unseen adversary claims him, unless, no, the probabilities are too low. So Diorama might get killed if we don't do something. She shakes her head, bringing herself back to the present. Is he still here? She slashes a glance at Diorama and breathes sigh of relief. Of whom do you want to speak to? Him, I think he's a projection. So we'll go for him last. She gives herself she gives herself too little credit. During the carbon breach, she erects a shield around her company and fires precise bolts of telekinesis rage into the attackers. She destroys their inhuman captain, hurling him from the wall into the dark space, and then dismembers the attackers who have come for me. In that day, she is my hero. She is the only one of us who can touch the physical world so completely. And when Diorama dies, she stands to unite us. No, wait, this isn't real, not yet. She slaps herself lightly and mutters, walks in this world, Leto, this world alone. Okay, Farabas. So it sounds like he's going to die. He follows the trail of the words of cure. He finds the dead village in his mind. He seals the words, and they chew him to pieces until his brain has lost their knowledge altogether. She looks across the bar to the old man. No, this is a past possibility. There is not this reality. His mind is still intact. His story still resent. Is this the world in which he buries the last of the words of Q? He shrugs. But he is the man who helps plan our battlefields. He shapes our expectation. It is he who brings the first adversary low. It shows him a story. First adversary low. Okay. He shows him a story and he tells it in a better one. It bows to his vision before it knows his strength, and he traps it. He is the hero to this reality, and though he knows it not. The bartender, the projection. I share a pain and love, a great light, his power, speech and attraction, an infinite, a weaver of hope and recollection. Story I lost most is this. The story I love most is this. An angry citizen comes threatening violence, and Vern eats his pain and makes a new man in his place. It knows old strands, Reza is my hit friend. And you mind, Leto. She shakes her head. I have spoken all the stories I will tell. A being named O is here to give you a vision. It says you will be the mother of emperors. She stares at you, her mouth opening slightly. Her eyes flicker across the bar, landing on no one in particular. I have not yet received a vision, and... A mother? Me? She shakes her head. I am barren. I will give no life. She pauses. Her hands are shaking. She whispers. I see only a stain when I look at myself. Nothing more. Misma occurs, my vision of myself. Avengers, how do you know? And you know, come in here, watch your stomach rolling across the ring twice. Skins of lives weave together in a tapestry. Your threads glow. It emerges from the sky. A great darkness follows in your wake. She waves a hand as if pushing through cobwebs. I have seen you. Where you go, that is beyond my powers. Can you travel? Can you tell me anything about the people I travel with? Ask and I will. Ah, so that's the new girl, isn't it? Because that's the guy, like the girl. She takes Rin's hands in hers. Child, the future is uncertain. The one you travel with is a decisive force in your life, though it remains to be seen whether his force is for good or for ill. Wow. I cannot advise you. Your future is in flux. You must make a choice yourself. Okay. So that's for him, and that's that weird guy. She turns her unsettling gaze on the man. Your regrets will destroy you. You carry your pain and your salvation, but you do not look closely enough to recognize the truth. Open yourself, hold your scars tight, and you might emerge whole at the end of your ordeals. He growls, typical soothsayers. Planton, tell me what I need to know, or don't tell me anything. The future's light is not reducible to simple words. Not everything conformed to the science you treasure, priest. I have told you what you need to know. It is up to you to seize its truth, or let it fall to the ground and hear. And the weird guy. Yes, tell me about me. Oh, here we go. Yes, tell me about me. This is going to be good. She frowns at him and pokes her finger at the golden glow that surrounds him. She snatches her finger back as it burned. His future's bright, but short. Wow. You know, you don't have to be a psychic to know that. He's already crashed a ship once. He doesn't really care about only throwing himself into battle. So, yeah. After a long moment, he bursts out. What was that it? I expected to hear something about fighting sagas or leaping heroically to a flying vehicle and wresting the controls from its savage pilot. I do like to fly, you know. I'm a very good pilot. That's the kind of thing I want to hear. She just told you that you're bright and short. Probably your ball of flames crashing into the ground when you walk away from that crash. The fairness touch of a sad frown at the corner of her mouth is her only response. But yeah, I want to ask all the questions. And I think we're done. So I'm going to save. Oh, sugar. I cancelled. And I think it's him. I'm not even going to talk, so I'm just going to convince. I know who the psychic prediction is. She laughs and crosses her arms. Who? I forgot his name. Fudge. What's his name? Dioramas. You. Sugar. What's his name? You're Zyba. Oh, it's not giving me his name, is it? Because I haven't talked to him properly. I can ask you again, can't I? Yeah, go and confirm it.
If you're sure it's safe.
Yeah, his name was... Oh, Frog's not spoke to him. I don't need to speak to him, I already know it's him. But whatever. We'll go through the conversations and next episode confirm it's him. The bartender is a tall, powerful built man with nut brown skin and a bushy beard. He radiates strength and confidence. He moves with speed when necessary and remains almost motionless the rest of the time, like a predator waiting to leap. Yet even when he prepares a drink, he doesn't touch a thing. He bows furious slightly, and the bottles and glasses lift themselves. When he sees you, he smiles broadly. Welcome to the Fifth Eye, friend. I'm Verith. Says you're blind. What does that mean? Diorama. He laughs. I used to be a spotter for this gang. Means I could sense the presence of Avacus. Build an attractive playground for them, and draw them after me. The last one I faced, though, his face falls and he draws into himself. It burnt me out. It put out my eyes, it burned me out, it put me out of my body. I bet that's why it's a projection. And then he's back to normal, smiling as nothing happened. Needs your help. She's looking for a warrior to fight.
I'll remember that.
Ha, no way. This bar is my life, and I've done my time. I've got no interest in fighting for people I don't know for a cause I don't believe in. You go right ahead, but count me out. I like a drink. You're in for a treat, friend. a real treat. And we're going to find out what the treat is out next episode. So lots of kind of good stuff. And tune next week. Bye for now, everybody. Have a great minute. Bye.